If you're not familiar with the film How to Train Your Dragon, I recently went to go watch it. I'm about to unpack it and talk with you all about it, about how it was so deep. It was deep when I watched it as a child, and like as an adult, I'm like, whoa. Spoiler alerts if you haven't seen the animation or the live action, I'm about to spill the tea, spill the beans. So let's get into it. So there's this group of Vikings, and for their entire lives, all they know is the history of them needing to defeat the dragons. And the only way they can really defeat the dragons, which they're really known for killing and getting them, but the only way they can really defeat the dragons is to find the nest of the dragons. So there's a chief that leads the Vikings. The chief that leads the Vikings has a son. He is not your average Viking. He does not have the appearance of a Viking. And the rest of the town feels like he's a failure and he'll never be a true Viking that can kill other dragons. Because of this, he now has this innate desire to earn their approval, including his father's. All he can think about is, I want to be like them. I want to be like them. Because he doesn't do well killing the dragons, they throw him in a shop where he sharpens all the weapons, where he also learned how to create different kind of weapons. There's a dragon that only comes out during the nighttime, and it is extremely dangerous. No one has even ever seen it. None of their ancient books have any text about this type of dragon. He creates a contraction, you call it, weapon that can capture this kind of dragon. He goes out in the midst of the night and shoots it down. As he's shooting it down, he then gets attacked by a dragon, and then it tears up the entire town, and all the dragons take the sheep. The whole town is pissed at him. His father's pissed at him. They drag him through the mud. But he knows in his heart that he shot that dragon down. He know he had it. The very next day, he goes to find this dragon, and he was getting upset because he couldn't find it, but then he finally finds the dragon, and he's finally getting ready to kill it, and he couldn't. He then uses the knife to set the dragon free. The dragon turns up on him but doesn't kill him. The dragon runs off. The boy is like, whoa, like, man, I can't believe it didn't kill me. I gotta find out what's going on here. He goes back to check in on the dragon, finds out the dragon is missing a part of his wing that gives him the balance to fly. So the dragon can no longer fly. He becomes friends with the dragon, creates another contraction, so you will, that can allow the dragon to fly and have balance. Of course, with him attached to the dragon. While all this is happening, he's also being trained to kill a dragon. And the peers that he's around while learning how to kill dragons are kind of like, yo, like, how are you doing what you're doing? Like, how are you gifted? How do you know how to talk to dragons type? The lingo, a dragon whisperer, as you will. Now, there's a girl, and she's one of the most talented dragon slayers, as you will. And she's on his ass. Like, she's like, look, I had to fight for this life. I have to do this and that. I'm going to be the chief of the Vikings. He's like, dude, have it. I don't give a rat's tail. At the same time, his father never listens to him. He doesn't listen to his father. The relationship is just, this is all context. Stay with me. One day while he's talking with the girl, he asks her, what if dragons aren't dangerous? Like, what if they don't want to kill us? Not, what if they all aren't killers? And she looked him in the eye and said, you live in a different reality, don't you? Mm. She gets upset at him feeling like dragons may not be killers because a dragon also killed his mom. And she's upset that his comment of saying dragons may not be killers, she felt like it disrespected the history of all the Vikings. Long story short, she's jealous of his success of being a dragon whisperer. So she stalks him, finds out that he is taking care of a dragon. She keeps his secret, realizes he's this amazing guy that does live in a different reality, but his reality makes the world a better place when he shares it with others. And it's amazing. They save the day. Mwah, chef's kiss of a film. Where it could feel like the worst thing in the world to be called crazy and delusional, it's like the best place to be in life, honestly, because you're on to something new. You're on to something bigger and better that others may not have the vision to see in that moment. And that's when you stay the course. So the girl ends up being his boo. And, he was actually putting himself down. And he was like, I'm the first Viking that can't kill a dragon. And she's like, and you're also the first to fly one. So while you're getting down on yourself about what you aren't doing, you are doing so much more. You're literally impacting a whole new world of love and unity that you may not even know about, because by the end of the film, the Vikings and the dragons were able to live together. And they found out it was a deeper reason why the dragons were attacking the Vikings, which they wouldn't have even found out the full story had he not started this love bond with another dragon. The relationship is so cute. I left that movie theater feeling so inspired. I'm telling y'all, just be different, do the things. Do not desire to be in any crowd at all. Like the whole film was basically how he needed to just be himself. Being himself was the best thing for himself and the rest of the world. And that's all of us. Stop trying to be validated by others. Stop trying to agree with others. It's okay that we all disagree sometimes. I mean, gotta draw the line, right? We don't need to beat our wives for the culture. That's like my most extreme example, but truly, some people believe that beating their wives is for the culture and it's for the best. So yes, you have to draw the line. That's totally unacceptable. But for the most part, we don't need to all agree on things, and as long as we can stay our individual selves while making a difference in this world, I think that's the beauty in it. We can also get so caught up in like these roles we want in leadership, but like the leader starts with you. It doesn't start with your role. Keep breaking the mold, keep being beautiful, keep loving, keep laughing, and keep living.